this shit, I gotta keep this shit alive because your generation, y'all trying to kill everything. Y'all already done got rid of ironing.
I would say I don't know if we're trying to kill everything. I think everything is trying to kill us.
No, man.
I think we're being killed.
And for the Baltimore listeners, I guess they would say they earn.
They earn earn. That's funny.
But what's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah, we got Pepsi. He's chilling in between us, pushing me off the couch right now. We on episode 91. Yeah, we on episode 91, man. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platforms you're listening to this on, whether that be on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon, wherever you find your podcast needs. And start right now. If you on Apple or Spotify, scroll down, give us 5 stars. If you got some words for us, please leave a review. That'd definitely be appreciated. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to that. And people definitely been leaving reviews, man. People been just it's dope to see the cities where people been listening in. Like, somebody said we need to pull up to Rochester, Detroit. Somebody in New Orleans hit us up. So yeah, it's dope to see.
Does anybody with anybody want us to come to a place with you know? No, actually, I those are good places. New Orleans, Detroit, Rochester too. New Orleans is probably my top one on that list, just because.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna talk about
jazz.
Yeah. Shout out to New. I'm gonna talk about New Orleans in a few, but reading the reviews, I definitely appreciated. Like, one person that left a review, Steph. She's a poet from Philly, and she left a review, and she was just saying how, like, she enjoys the episodes, but also she appreciates us sometimes going back to correct ourselves, like if we misspeak or something like that.
Yeah, I think I have a correction this episode coming too.
Yeah, no, just because I don't want to spread misinfo, because we talked about it before, where podcasting is kind of like a visual meme, like how niggas believe everything in bold font.
Yeah,
it's like if somebody say it on a podcast, people just take it to be truth.
Yeah,
and I don't want to have that burden of, like, just being like, yeah, everything I say is the word. My word is the truth.
Well, I do want to spread misinformation, so like, I feel where you're coming from there. I do like to just make up fake rumors and shit, but I implore everybody to look up what the fuck I'm saying and not just, like, assume, like, if I'm saying some shit, be like, okay, this is something I'm gonna look up today. Don't be like, oh, this nigga spitting. You know what you're talking about. I don't. I never do.
Yeah. One person that reached out, they said when they listened to this podcast, one of their coworkers said to them, like, yo, you listening to that foot guy again? Like, nigga, like, yo,
that's fucking
out of all this
you.
Shit,
that's you.
Out of all this shit I do, not the comedian, not the guy with the dog. Yo,
hey, a lot of people do comedy. A lot of people have dogs. Not a lot of foot guys do comedy and have dogs. So it's just you got to be specific this day and age.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I want to hear more about what people think, especially if I'm wrong about some shit. We're gonna open this up a little bit to more interaction.
Yeah,
cause I like being cussed out. You wrong, fuck you, suck my dick. Like, I'll engage in that type of stuff in the right format. I'm not gonna argue with a nigga in no comments though.
No, but even as far as the engagement, like, I remember a few weeks ago where we mentioned, like, book recommendations. That's why I do want to get the Discord going, because I feel like we could just have, like, something going on with that, where we just have a community of, like, all of us just sharing, like, yo, what book would be on.
Actually, I do want to share. Do we ever, like, on air share the book recommendations we got? We got a couple. I don't know if this is all the ones I got, but but there's a couple that I looked into them, and I thought they were good. And if you're gonna recommend books, like one person that I'm pretty sure is a woman recommended all books by women. So like if you like give us some shit that like lets us peek into your mind a little bit. I like that. You know, don't try to find something that I might like think of something that you like, that you identify with.
You don't want no Quan Mills?
I want some Quan Mills actually. That's Quan Mills or my sister when she was locked up, she had this there's this one author that wrote like books for prisoners. So it was like hood shit. I forget what it was called. But yeah, I like those type of things because I've never actually read one of those books. But I'm like, that's probably a really good laugh.
No, it do. Like I'm looking at some of these books right here. This hoe got roaches in her crib.
Here's the thing about that. In New York, that's not really even a thing. Like everybody get roaches at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, like even if you had them for one day, like that counts. But yeah, somebody I don't know who Tourmaline is. They wrote a book about Marsha P. Johnson. I think Tourmaline's another. Marsha P. Johnson's the trans activist. I think Tourmaline is another trans activist.
Yeah.
And there was this book called Man, Fuck This House by Brian Asman. So those are just two out of the list that we got that I think if you guys look into them, you might find something you like there.
Matter of fact, let me see if I could go to some of the comments.
I gotta read more too. We always talk about that. I'm like, I gotta read more, you know.
Yeah. And somebody did reach out from Nashville saying like, you know, they appreciate
this
us.
podcast. Let me look. Yeah, I'll read it out loud. Fuck it. This podcast made me feel like I got friends for real. Yeah. That's what's up, man. You do have friends. We are your friends.
Yeah. So one guy that listens on a regular, he shared a few books from Bell Hooks. I'm a book, The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander.
I haven't read that one, but I heard that's very good and very informative.
Okay. And The Economics of Killing by Vijay
Mehta.
I don't know. Sounds Indian.
Yeah, it's definitely Indian or Pakistani. If you if you believe Pakistan really exists. I'm a Pakistan denier. But Bell Hooks, shout out to Bell Hooks.
Damn, that is dope. It's dope to see Indian authors. Because I wonder how they feel about that. Like when the kids come home and say, I want to write a book. Like instead of like, yo, nigga, you want to be a doctor or engineer.
I feel like if you, I don't know. Yeah. That is a little disappointing.
Being an author, that's the Indian version of telling your parents you want to be a comedian.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, books. Definitely fucking send that shit our way.
Yeah.
Send this nigga some music. Get him caught up.
Bring me up to speed.
Yeah. Bring him up to speed. Let's start at 2019.
Speaking of that, Ace Hood. I mean, so T-Pain was at Radio City Music Hall this past week. He was there. I believe he might have did 2 shows on the 3rd and the 4th. And I knew about this show months ago when he announced when he was going on tour. But I was just like, T-Pain, he back in the limelight again. He doing this thing. It'll be other times to see him. So
this you said Radio City, right? Did you say that just now?
Yeah, Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah. That's insane that T-Pain can
still do that.
He hadn't made any songs, but all of his hits are timeless though. So.
Yeah. So,
but if you don't know who Ace Hood is, that makes perfect sense.
No, so my homie Joe, he hit me up. He hit me up Thursday. Now I'm in here. I'm getting ready to go to shows. He hit me up Thursday. Was like, yo, bro, what you doing tonight? Yo, I got an extra ticket to this T-Pain concert and Ace Hood opening. Bro, that shit, that shit had me so sad that I couldn't go.
You should have DM'd him like, yo, man, I'd have been your number one fan at this concert.
Yo, everybody would have been looking at me crazy like, yo, who this one nigga with a Hustle Hard shirt on?
Do you have a Hustle Hard shirt?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. If you got plans, you gotta hit somebody up a little early, man.
Yeah,
because I be getting hit with plans, and I'm like, I really would do this, but I can't.
Yeah, I would have made a poster board and everything.
Yeah,
But
I feel for you. That's like if I don't know who's Ace Hood. I don't know, Chief Keef maybe, because that nigga was like on the top of the world for at one point. So I relate to you. If you told me like Chief Keef was opening up for T-Pain and I missed that, I probably would have been upset.
But other than that, though, how your week been? It was Labor Day.
Yeah, definitely cool.
Yeah,
we missed the Labor Day was what, last Monday?
Yeah, this past Monday.
That was a good day. It was a day off of work for everybody.
They say you can't wear. They say why do they say you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day? That's what they said. That's what it is, right? That's the rule.
I think it has something to do with the Navy or some bullshit. I don't know though.
I don't know, cause I feel like that rule don't apply to like Haitians, Jamaicans, and like niggas over 45. They gonna wear some all white.
Yeah, them flowy white pants with the big white shirt.
Yeah,
with the top buttons undone.
Yeah,
that's going to still happen. I don't know where that rule comes from. I don't know anybody that abides by it. Yeah. Is it? And also, is it you can't wear white at all, or is it you can't wear like a whole white fit?
It might be a whole white fit, or like more so white pants. But
can't wear a turban after 9/11. That was another rule that people took seriously at one point, and we stopped. So, fuck the rules is what I'm saying. I'm serious, man.
No, I feel you. Yeah, my week was cool. I've been in here watching. I just been chilling. Monday, Labor Day, I actually went to the spa. Got me a nice massage. Relaxed in the saunas. Got me some sushi. It was a real relaxing day. It was a good Labor Day. But also,
sushi is good.
Yeah, sushi is great. Like,
it's easier to convince your girl to not use a condom after you eat sushi, because she already has the idea of raw in her head, so it just flows better.
Oh, I thought you was saying because like it's fish.
No.
Okay. I thought you were saying it already smelling here.
I already smell it here. We both probably gonna get salmonella. Why not? Listen.
No, but
give you a yeast infection too. It don't matter.
No, but it's crazy. I used to think salmon was nasty until I realized I was just eating cheap salmon.
Yeah,
not salmon. Sushi. I used to think sushi was nasty.
Yeah, it's like butthole. You got to eat the right one. I'm serious, nigga. I would never. There's 99% of this planet's buttholes. Keep them away from me.
Yeah, I mean, yo, we need better butthole treatment. That's what it is.
What do you mean?
As far as like most times, I don't know why we going in this direction so early, but most times like after like I should.
Okay.
After I should, I gotta because I'm home most of the day. I usually just shower. But then it's messed up because you might not have the opportunity to shower because you might be out and there's only toilet paper there. Or what's fucked up? You know that baby wipes aren't even supposed to be flushed?
Yeah, definitely not. Especially not in New York City. Like that shit clogs up the system bad.
Yeah, that shit, it makes no sense. It's
fucks up the flooding and shit.
Yeah, because it's like I'm not going to wipe my ass and then just throw this in my open trash can in the bathroom.
Well, it depends on what projects you grew up in too. If you grew up in a shitty neighborhood or something, your plumbing was bad, they might not even throw. They might throw toilet paper into the can. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely shower more.
Because when you think about it, right?
It's a double-edged sword though.
If you accidentally touch some shit, you would wash your hands real good with soap, right?
Right.
You wouldn't just wipe it with a paper towel. But with our ass, we don't put nothing on it, just paper. And just be
you could use paper. All right, I don't want to teach people how to wipe their asses. But
I mean, we might need to.
Well, I guess what I am trying to get at here is also we should be taking more showers. You don't have to take 3 20-minute showers. But wake up, shower before you go to bed, shower, post-work shower, 3 showers. If they're all 5-minute showers, You take care of everything, and it's good. There's places in on Earth that shower more than us.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, sometimes it is a waste of good pussy sweat. So, I totally get that. Like, you don't want to waste the marinade for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to sit in it.
It's like a cast iron skillet. The soap fucks it up. Call back to a conversation we had earlier.
Yeah.
About cast iron skillets. That shit is serious. Them cast iron skillets.
Yo.
That shit, it really will ruin a relationship.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I left my cast iron out because I was going to clean it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came home and that shit was washed with all the rest of the dishes. Yo, that shit, that that cast iron almost went from like a cooking utensil to a weapon. Man, I was pissed. I'm like, yo, you know how long I've been getting those seasonings in there?
Yeah. How long you had it? Years?
I've had it for a couple years now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
You ain't
yeah.
watched it that whole time?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, it's over now. You gotta fucking start. Yeah. Damn, you gotta start all over again.
Because what actually taught me that you're not supposed to watch it, Meet the Fockers. Yeah. You ever see Meet the Fockers?
Long time ago.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I've seen that. That's the sequel to Meet the Parents, right? Is there 2 or 3?
Yeah, I think that's the second. I'm not sure, but I know in that one I remember the dad cleaning off like wiping off a pot, and at the time being young, you know, I was a kid watching this, so I was like, "Oh, this what white people into?" And then I realized, like, no, the heat essentially sterilizes it and keeps the seasons.
Yeah, I fuck with that. It's so cool. Like when you a kid, you play with toys, right? And you think like it's over. Like you get to a certain age, no more toys. But like as a grown up, you get to play with more toys.
Yeah,
because you get to cook. You get your special knives. You get your pans. Fucking some ceramic chopsticks.
the shit,
Shit.
Dude, the shit I enjoy. Shit, I was just in Best Buy just looking at some vacuums.
Yeah, like those are all toys. It brings more enjoyment now to fuck with like cleaning utensils and like cooking shit than like like a Power Ranger assembly.
Right. That's why like every time somebody call me, they be like, "Yo, what you doing? You like yo, you it seem like you always cleaning." Nigga, this is fun for me. This is like
really is.
This is like playing with. This is my version of playing with action figures.
Yeah, you squirt the fucking Lysol bottle. You crack open the wipes. You mix up some Fabuloso and some water. This is all it's all like ritual. It's all fun.
Yeah.
Cooking is definitely fun. That's probably one of the most fun things there is.
Yeah.
Because everybody does. Even if you don't got no fucking hands, you could do it with your feet. You ever seen the nigga make a peanut butter jelly sandwich with his feet?
Yeah. I've seen that.
That's a hard life. Like no matter how clean your feet are, you still got to think like, damn, this shit is a foot sandwich. You might like that, but I don't know if the rest of the world. I couldn't get over that. I'd just myself. I would starve to death.
Imagine you cooking with your feet.
I would myself in the head with my feet.
You imagine you trying to make some spaghetti, but the sauce on the top cabinet, the sauce on the top shelf.
You gotta do a backflip kick, like like the nigga in Tekken. You do a backflip kick and then try to get it.
You gotta run up the wall.
Yeah, you run up the wall. You know, you jump and then bite it.
Shit.
You gotta hold a butterfly net in your mouth at all times.
But,
Shout out to people with no arms. I know what we said just now. It sounds like we don't like you, but you know, just don't make me a sandwich and we could be friends.
No, but oh yeah, so one thing you did mention last time we were here, you said I forget how we got on this topic. We were talking about food or something, and we mentioned the Burger King. Like you had mentioned that it was
yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna actually pull this up.
Yeah, this is fucking gold.
Yeah, it was a Burger King that basically had to remove the king from it. Had to remove the king from his name.
And this was it Germany?
Yeah. it got demoted and they lost their franchise rights. So now it's just called Burger. And I'm not.
This shit that would kill like 2014 Tumblr, like 2015 Tumblr. Oh my God, Burger. That shit would have killed.
But
we don't got no king, just Burger.
And then because of that, because they had like they lost their franchise rights. That mean they also had to change the names of the items on the menu, so they couldn't call it a Whopper, things like that. So they had to change it.
There's more.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It was a little Caesars. Yo, you know how
I've seen that,
but it's like, you know how bad shit gotta be for you to lose Little Caesar rights. Like,
it's a microwave too. And the pizza's really just, they make the pizza beforehand and just sit that shit in a warmer. How do they fuck that up? I've seen that. I think if that's not the only location, I've seen one of those in Brooklyn.
But it made me think about, I went to Chick-fil-A recently. I went to Chick-fil-A in Cheltenham. Mm-hmm. That shit pissed me off. I went because I had to go home to renew my driver's license. So I went to the DMV around Outkast. Then like while I'm up there, I'm like, let me go to Chick-fil-A. When I say this shit was disgusting, I got 2 chicken biscuit sandwiches because it was morning time. Bro, this shit made me so sick. Even the orange juice was nasty. And then I should have knew the shit was going to be bad because when I left the drive-thru, I told the lady thank you, and she didn't even say my pleasure. Like, just like regular hood Philly.
That's despicable.
Just turned their back on me.
That should be a federal offense. Being rude at Chick-fil-A should be punishable by death.
Yeah, man, that shit pissed me off. But let me see. But other than that, though, my week been cool. I did watch this past week after I watched the Jussie doc. Also watched the documentary on Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah,
that shit. That shit was, it was sad. I think it was a much needed story though.
Yeah,
I think it was in a sense of it was needed because climate change, how climate change does affect low income and mostly black neighborhoods.
Yeah, that shit. I just learned this. Apparently, like the lack of trees in
the urban
communities makes the temperatures warmer because there's no oxygen. I'm like, yo, this shit is you can't escape it.
Right. Yeah.
The motherfucking the bridge, the overpasses is low. Yeah. The highways go through neighborhoods. It's like they flooded the community. It's like Jesus Christ.
Right.
I didn't even know this shit was that deep. And this is why it's so like important for people to deny that this shit exists and make fun of it. Oh, so you saying the highways is racist? Like it's so important for them to when you wrap your head around that shit, it'll drive you insane.
Mm-hmm. No, but that shit it really is true because I see it all the time. Even like when you in Brooklyn, like for example, when I'm in Brooklyn, it's certain parts where it's like certain neighborhoods you can't walk through, like around Prospect Park. Mm-hmm. Forget that area. There's certain parts where you can't walk around without being like covered with trees. Like it's just beautiful brownstones and just trees just flood, like just throughout the whole block. Mm-hmm. Like the whole block is just full of shade. There's no sun getting through whatsoever. So it's always cool. Whereas when you go to other parts, that shit is just like, it's just like concrete. It's just full of like concrete and gray sadness. Yeah,
it really is just bare minimum for existence. Like shitty fucking scenery, mm-hmm. like just the basics so that you can live, have a stove and a toilet, Yeah, they try to get us.
Yeah.
So Katrina's especially heinous just because it was so avoidable.
Yeah, because this documentary, I
think I'm gonna watch it.
No, I think it's a necessary watch because, with the floods, I thought the flooding probably, and I'm sure most people thought the flooding was just from the actual hurricane, but the flooding really came from when the levees broke.
Yeah.
Because on one side, I believe it's a huge lake, and then on the other side is like the Mississippi River. So the levees broke, and that just flooded into this neighborhood that's already below sea level. And you know, people didn't have enough time to get out. The year before, it was a hurricane, but it actually changed direction at the last minute. So that's why certain people didn't take this one to be as serious. They thought the same thing might happen. And then some people just didn't have the money to evacuate. That's a lot to ask.
It is.
To just say, yo, we need you to leave for a couple of weeks. We need you to leave for a week or two, travel out of state. Most people can't afford to take a vacation.
Yeah, and also, and like, just think of, you gotta leave all your stuff,
right,
and not know what's going to happen. Because if you leave and then all your stuff is back there, you might be like stressing out, like, yo, what the fuck am I gonna have to come back to? You know, so that's
right.
This shit is very deep. I didn't want to watch it because I think I've seen a Katrina documentary before, and I kind of get like weirded out by like infotainment, where it's like it's supposed to be fucking informational or like traumatic, but it's entertaining. But no, I think people should watch this, especially if you don't know what happened.
Yeah. Because just seeing how everything played out over that week, where you had like I'm not sure if it was like the National Guard. I forget what exactly like authoritative group it was, but like working alongside the police, just trying to stop people from getting things out of stores. It's like,
that sounds like National Guard.
Yeah, where it's like these are people that have been trapped without food, water, sewage, to go to the bathroom, unable to shower. So they go in the stores to go get water and supplies, and guns drawn on them, telling them to put that shit down. Like, this shit gonna spoil you anyway. So it just showed how much the culture of that city has changed. But in the last episode, they showed that how people are doing things to preserve the culture. Like this actor Wendell Pierce, he played the detective. I'll pull up the picture for you. Wendell Pierce, he played the detective on The Wire, and he was also in Ray. What else? He was.
That's the guy that I was thinking of. Yeah.
He's born and raised from New Orleans, and
that he's been in some shit.
Yeah,
he's been in a lot of crazy. He was in Malcolm X. I think that's the last thing I seen him in. Waiting to Exhale, Selma, Ray. Like this guy's been in fucking all of it.
Yeah, and he was saying, like, after the hurricane, he took his parents like to their house. This is the house where his parents lived in their whole lives together, and just the destruction, it kind of it broke them down, because it's like to see everything you work for just going in an instant. So one of the things that he's doing is he helped. It was a park. It was like a known park in New Orleans that he helped get. Let me see. He started a nonprofit for this park. I'm gonna mess this name up. I don't know how to pronounce it at all.
Pontchartrain? Is it like French or Pontchartrain?
I'm not sure.
Pontchartrain?
But they were talking about like New Orleans.
New Orleans, man.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It's French.
And that's what they were saying. Like New Orleans, it has so much culture because it has the French roots, but then also like the Caribbean roots. It's just a great mix of diversity and culture that people like Wendell Pierce and like other leaders in the neighborhood are coming together to preserve this. Because after Katrina, you had the developers coming in trying to like change things, just gentrify it. They got rid of a lot of the teachers from the community. I think they said like 5,000 teachers lost their job, and they started bringing in like teachers from Teach for America that don't know how to connect with these kids. It's already like you already got that language barrier right there. These white people don't understand these New Orleans kids talking about, I gotta go see my little year after school.
And it is fucked up now you think about it. As a kid, you seen like new white teachers or just teachers that are clearly not from the city that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
They come to the school. Like, there's plenty of valid reasons for them to be like, nah, fuck this. Because where are these people like living? Where are they parking their cars? Like, where are they sending their kids to school? Like,
right?
Are these people coming in and gentrifying the area, or are they like just integrating smoothly? I think. Yeah. I think that's a pretty valid like criticism of it, because that's the crazy thing about this shit. Like, you know how they basically could have I don't know if they could have prevented everything. They could have prevented the worst of it.
It was certain things, like at one point I think the mayor waited until the day before Katrina hit to say it was a mandatory evacuation.
Yeah, there was that, and literally just like the not taking care of was it the levees? Mm-hmm. I think they just didn't put any attention into that shit, or like I think they use like cheap ass materials or something like that. I gotta look into that.
I think it's basically the levees were made in the early 1900s. So they weren't the when they were made, they weren't made with the 2000 climate change like thought. Nobody would think nobody would think technology and like just everything would cause the environment to get this bad.
But they should have, and I think the reason they didn't do that is because they knew that there would be no. I mean, if there's no downside. Not saying that nothing bad happened. But I'm just saying, like, if I'm a person that's interested in money, there's no downside to this shit going to hell. Because like, who really like went to jail over this, except for maybe some people that like cops that shot people got charged, and like some people got charged for stealing, whatever. But like, nobody rich is gonna go to jail in this situation. And if all these fucking rundown houses and black people get swept away, you need to just rebuild new shit there. Yeah. So it kind of is like a win-win situation if you're evil. So it really just makes sense why all of this shit turns out so bad most of the time. Because like, fuck it, dude. Like we could just change everything and make money off of it. Like Gaza, my nigga, they really trying to build fucking a resort. Yeah. And a fucking that's literally like building a fucking resort in like Auschwitz. Literally, it's like, all right, so all the Jews died. Let's sweep all the bodies away
and let's gamble.
Yeah, let's gamble. Let's get a water park in this bitch. Let's get a fucking Six Flags in Auschwitz. They got a ride called the gas chamber.
I know it was a gas chamber, but now this is a nice tanning salon. We just lowered the temperature a little bit. We already got the beds. That shit is crazy.
I knew we was gonna find. I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to find any silliness in this tragedy, but I'm glad we're able to find it. I'm serious. That shit is tragic.
No, but Wendell Paris, he's working. He actually worked to get this neighborhood known as a national landmark. So
that's great.
Yeah, because they got to preserve that culture. Because New Orleans with the jazz, I've seen videos of them playing the music, their trumpets and saxophones late at night on corners, and they getting into it with neighbors that moved in that don't want to hear it. But it's like this is their culture. It's kind of like the same thing in Brooklyn.
Yeah, niggas call the cops for people playing loud music. It's like this is the culture you moved into. Yeah. But that's the fucked up thing. If you really think about this shit, bro, if I move in to a neighborhood with my baby, I low key have the right to be pissed off about loud noises, because it's like I gotta put this baby to sleep. So we should just, I don't know, man. We should just never let motherfuckers move into new neighborhoods without knowing the culture, because that is a valid complaint. It's loud. I'm sure put my baby to sleep, but nigga, you shouldn't be there. Yeah, you should know the culture. You know what I'm saying? If I move to fucking a place where women don't drive, I can't be mad that my wife can't drive. You know, that's just. I mean, I guess that's a crazy comparison. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I can't, it's a culture shock, but I can't move to a place where they do a certain thing and they get mad that they're not changing it for me, is what I'm trying to say. Terrible example. Nah,
but I get what you mean. But yeah, if y'all haven't, watch out. If y'all haven't already, check out that documentary, Katrina, Come Hell and High Water. Is directed by Spike Lee. Yeah,
I didn't know he. Okay, so
Spike Lee did this, and he just interviewed a bunch of people that, like, were like firsthand stuck in the trenches of this. People that lived in the houses that had to be rescued, out of, like, because their house got flooded and the water went so high, had to hide in their attic or and kick out the panels to get on the roof and wave signs, and had to be rescued that way. Had to be rescued by boat, or people that were stuck in the Superdome during that week. People had to stay in the stadium where the Saints played.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that. Yeah. So
and not only was this shit fucked up, I'm sure if you listen to accounts of people that grew up there, shit wasn't really sweet before the hurricane either. Like,
right.
This shit was like massively segregated and went through probably some of the worst fucking like racist city planning and shit. Right. Terrible fucking homes. Not to disrespect niggas' homes and say that they was trash or
no, they were, because
they tried to keep them
because it was one guy
way.
It was one guy on there. That's how bad the homes were. One guy, he said he had to. He was with his mother, I believe. His mother, I think, like maybe his daughter and two granddaughters, and the house floated away. Like, they had to get on the roof, and the water was so bad, and the foundation of the houses were so bad that the house floated down the block, and his mother and daughter got swept away in it. His mother and granddaughter got swept away.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, they had niggas in like slave quarters, man. That shit is sad. And it is crazy to think about like how good of a culture can come out of places where shit is so fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think that actually, I'm glad you say that, because that was one of the things where that's how some of the culture came from, the fucked up situation. So the park, that's a national landmark. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it was this park where the slaves, the slave masters, they would let their slaves, like, gather on Sundays, and on Sundays they would all come together and sing songs. They would like sing songs and do dances and stuff like that, and it just kind of passed down throughout generations to where you still have black people coming together to play these instruments and sing together and dance together.
Yeah, that shit is cool, man. I mean. Here we go.
All right, yeah.
Young Thug, this is Glorilla and newly surfaced jail call. Yo,
Young Thug is crazy. I was looking.
Speaking of poorly built,
we still early in this. Like, with them releasing Young Thug audio, he got locked up.
He was in there for like 2 years.
Yeah,
right?
He got locked up. Let me see. I have this. He got arrested on May 9th. 2022, and got released on Halloween of last year. So they got 2 years of phone calls.
Yeah, well, fucking him. He's probably talking to his girl like every day.
Yeah, because he ain't do nothing. He ain't take his shahada. Like he
ain't lift no weights.
He wasn't drawing. That's what most people do. I'm telling you, niggas go to jail and become Basquiat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing but talk. Did you hear when he was talking about Glorilla?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play some of the other audio, but there's one part. I love Glow. Shout out to Mrs. Moose Knuckle, but this shit had me dying.
The girl, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Why do people say she pretty? That be ugly as fuck.
You think she ugly?
You said it. Right.
Wait, I'm gonna stop right there. But the fact. Mariah he thinks she ugly, but she said that, like, you think she ugly? Because she knew she was hyping him up. They do this. This what you do with your girl when you talking shit about people. So it was like she was asking a leading question because she knew, like, he was going to dig deeper into that.
Yeah, they definitely are just like a gossip team. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure before and after he got out, they just talk shit about everybody.
They just talk shit and share clothes with each other.
Yeah, I mean, I seen
I'm only talking shit about Thug because he on probation.
Well, somebody was saying like people were basically saying like this is how you talk shit about a girl that you low key want to fuck.
Yeah.
To your girl. So I kind of get where he was coming from. But I mean, how you complain? My thing is how you complain about women when you locked up. Yeah. No woman is ugly when you're in jail.
Yeah, they say she ain't ugly.
Like you would tell a CEO to lean up against the bars and just slide the panties to the side. It don't even matter what she look like. That's how bad it is in there. So to be looking at a girl and be like, man, this shit does nothing for me. This nigga's gay.
You think she ugly?
You said it. Like, yeah, they say she ain't ugly. People, niggas be saying she ain't ugly. That bitch ain't nothing.
They just saying she look like Rihanna.
Man, be like goddamn Brianna.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, but
that doesn't even make any sense.
He was so disgusted.
He said that shit like so much. Brianna, like nigga, that's not good. That's terrible.
No, but
yeah, he definitely was just roasting her just to be like.
No, but Doug was just in there talking about anybody, because then he even went on to talk about André 3000. Oh.
André 3000, you one of the biggest artists in the world. You became one of the biggest artists in the world, but you ain't helped nobody. You ain't put nobody on. Now you vintage. Now you goddamn can't put out a song and go top 50. You see what I'm saying? You put a song out right now, you can't even go top 50. But you the biggest artist in the entire world at one point. But you ain't put nobody on though. You ain't did that. Ain't no nigga saying they got a career off of you. Like,
that's not true.
And that, bro,
he taught a whole music class on Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, that was the shit. Class of 3000. But it's like Dre, he was the one that said the South got something to say. Atlanta might not be where they was at if he didn't do that.
They wouldn't. It 100% would not have, because they opened up that lane for people. Because it's just, I don't think we can fathom it. But if you talk to your pop, like niggas, rap music from the South, they wouldn't fuck with that shit. But like Outkast actually opened that up to make just the South in general a valid place to make music and speak your mind and try to relate to other people. Like, and Outkast is, I don't think people understand how impactful that shit is. It's not like Hey Ya is like the last thing they did and shit. Right.
Even impactful to the point where, you know, that's what I grew up on. I grew up on like on that with my dad, listening to Aquemini, especially like them when they dropped the Art of Storytelling with Slick Rick. Oh, my dad was running that every day. But André 3000 is the reason Thug could even dress the way he dressed.
100%.
Wearing the wild blonde wigs and the real eccentric pants, or
Tyler the Creator. Niggas just started doing all of this shit for everybody. Everything you see right now is him. And Big Boy didn't do a lot of the weird shit, but that nigga still did like hold it down for just his type of people. You know, basically just like the whole flow pattern and everything. Just like the I don't know, what do you call it? Just like cool shit, basically. Yeah, because even now, like when you got to look at Big Boy's social media. Big Boy's social media is like some of the coolest shit ever. Whereas like most of his videos is I think he has a few owls. Like I know owls, like OWL.
Yeah, he has.
That's fucking great.
He has a few of those, and then he also like posts a lot of stuff, a lot of cooking videos where he'll just chill all day and just like grill some lobster.
Yeah,
or making some ribs.
Cool shit.
Yeah. So
I watched ATL yesterday.
Man.
I don't think I ever really. I haven't watched that in a long time.
A beautiful performance.
That movie is a genuine masterpiece. Like it captured. What is it? 2006.
Yeah, it captured.
That shit made me feel like I was in 2006 again, and being so far from it made me realize how important that shit was. That they captured like a whole era. Nigga, T.I. being like T.I. was the guy.
Right.
Like he was like another guy that wouldn't have existed without Outkast. But yeah, T.I. was the man at fucking one point. Like he was probably like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say he was as big as 50 Cent, But like,
I mean,
if you were in Atlanta,
if you
like,
were in Atlanta, you would definitely say that.
you like, yeah, fuck that. We got our guy. That's how that was.
Yeah, because I mean, shit. But the introduction of trap music.
Yeah. T.I. was fucking on all the charts. So there's that element to it, and there's also just the fashion, and the I guess the way Atlanta looked. You know, I was reading up on this shit. Apparently, Atlanta looks nothing like it did in that movie, just because of the way, you know, gentrification takes over things and the way shit changes over time. So like, they basically got a bunch of shots of the city that doesn't exist anymore. Fucking the shit they wore, niggas at the roller skating rink, like, don't nobody do that shit no more.
I mean, I think down there they kind of still do it. Like,
maybe I don't know.
Yeah. But I think that might be. I will say, I know
it's definitely gay now. If you can't eat hot dogs, you definitely can't eat roller skate. Hot dogs and roller skating was never gay until just now.
No, niggas ain't going. Man, I don't care what niggas say. I ain't never going to stop eating a hot sausage.
See, like, even me, I know that that's wrong to even think something bad about that. But I don't like that you just said that. I dislike what you just said, and I shouldn't. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
But
maybe the fact that you called it a sausage.
But Thug, he did do he recently sat down, you know, and spoke on all these jail calls being leaked. And, you know, one thing I do respect is that he did, like, you know, start issuing apologies. I know he had issued the apology to Glorilla, and cause shit, I would have just said it was AI, but he been locked up. He probably don't even know that AI got better. But
yeah, was he sitting in a cell by himself the whole time?
Yeah. So I'm gonna play.
Because actually, I didn't even think about that, but that's let's play it first, and I'll talk about it.
So listening to people tell you like, "Boy, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison," and then you gotta understand, man. I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like, I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga. I've been, these last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you for saying that.
I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life, it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just
and that's real. A 23.
That's actually valid.
Because a 23 and 1, and that one is, you know, some shower, and you might be able to exercise if, like, you know, the prison has like a little yard. But even with, it could have an outside yard, but then it might have one of the yards where it's like enclosed. Like an enclosed concrete area, so it's like you're not even seeing outside past that.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was doing a college in Illinois, and it was like this college show. It was about 2.5 hours from Chicago. You know, once you get out of Chicago, it's just country. And I'm driving down the highway, and I see a prison. And it just made me think, like, damn, it's just people that just in there. And their only visual of the outside world is the cars that drive by. That shit will, like, fuck with you mentally. So being in a situation like that, I could see why, like, you know, you feel like your prayers you feel like you will feel alone. I would go crazy just being forced to stay in here. You, like, being forced to stay in a nice apartment or a nice house for 23 hours every day would drive you crazy. So if you got to do that, and then also, like, in that 1 hour that you outside, you thinking you got to keep your head on the swivel, that shit is unhealthy, man.
Yeah, that actually will. I mean, I don't know if it's technically solitary confinement because that's a separate thing, but that is proven to, like, cause literal insanity. Like, it's. I don't even think we should be allowed to use that as a form of punishment because it's so inhumane. But, like, imagine you in that situation. Like, I'm stuck in a cell for a whole day every day for like 2 years. Yeah. Everything I think about is gonna be negative. So like you might be thinking like the name Glorilla just comes up. And now normally you just thinking, okay, I like her music, whatever. But today you just like, man, fuck that. She ugly. You know? And you might not even mean it, but you just like if somebody was like, yo, what do you think about Anthony? Man, that foot fucking fetish bitch ass. Like you would just start saying shit just because you just angry at the world. And you might not even mean it. But it's like you could say like plenty. You could say a bunch of fucked up shit about me just because you're having a bad day.
That nigga ain't even funny like that.
Yeah.
He just like feet.
Yeah. You like that nigga Asante with the big ass gums. He got black gums and fucking pink gums. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga's gums? Where the fuck is you from, nigga? Black gums and straight hair, ugly ass. You could just go like that.
Yeah, but that's how it is with That's how even how I feel about YNW Melly's case.
Damn, I ain't thought about him in a long time.
Bro, YNW Melly, this trial has been going on for like the last 6-7 years.
I didn't even know he was still on trial. I thought he was sentenced to convicted of murder by now.
No, it was just.
It don't even matter when he gets out. He might be fucking.
Let's see, he is
a different person, like mentally.
Yeah, he's 27 now.
Because the nigga already looked insane before.
Bro, he's 26.
Where's he from?
He's from Florida.
Oh yeah, why did I even ask that? I should have looked at him.
Yeah, he's from Florida, and
damn.
Yeah, he was arrested. He was arrested in 2019.
Nigga, his last name is Demons.
Bro, to be on trial for murder and your last name, that shit it is kind of hard.
Yeah, this is.
But that's fucked up though. That you could be on trial for that long, and he might end up, being found innocent and just got to walk out with 6 years of his life gone. Life
gone, target on your back when you get out. That shit sucks.
Yeah, but
I mean, whatever. Rappers are not the most important people in the world, whatever. But like they're people too, and it makes you think about the people that don't rap,
right?
That might be innocent, or maybe just nigga might have did something, but it wasn't what they paying them to be exactly. So all of that shit is sad, and I think about it.
Yeah, because if that's happening to somebody that can actually afford a lawyer, imagine what's happening to the regular people that's going in like just regular public defenders, or can't afford the lawyers on that level.
Yeah, public defenders are literal garbage. If you listen to this and you're a public defender and you feel bad about that, let's see your track record, let's see your cases. Maybe I'm wrong, but chances are you fucking suck.
Yeah. But in other rap news, I wanted to talk about this thing that Benny the Butcher said. He was talking about, just people that might go get lab diamonds. And he was saying that, well, I'll play the clip right here.
For all you niggas, I know they about to say why you even give a fuck, cause I want to, nigga. But for all you niggas who wear lab jewelry, I just want you to know, this is a PSA. You know how they got the little thing, the oven thing, you gotta be at the jeweler to tell if you got lab jewelry or not. That's right now. In the next 3 to 4 years, it's gonna be like the diamond tester little thing you can order off Amazon. They're gonna be able to test if your shit lab. You feel what I'm saying? So right now, it's hard to tell because everybody ain't got the machines. You got to take it to the jeweler. But trust me, in 3 to 5 years or less, it's going to be that little thing that they can carry around, and anybody going to have it. They're going to be able to put it on your shit to see if it's lab. I don't care what you niggas wear. It's none of my business. I'm just saying this. This is was a thought on my.
And that's just a whole funny concept. Like we worry about flexing the wrong shit.
Yeah, it's
imagine
dumb as fuck.
Imagine the nigga coming up to you like, yo, ain't nobody had their hand chopped off to get that shit. Niggas died about my jewelry.
Yeah, show me the sleeves, nigga. Slaves get you them diamonds.
This nigga care about the environment.
Yeah, this nigga over here worry about child slavery, and we only wear child soldier jewelry out here. You can't come around me wearing fucking ethical shit. This nigga outside with some motherfucking climate change. Nigga out here believing in climate change and shit. Nigga, it's flat Earth and conflict diamonds when you come around me. These niggas out here with lab grown hairlines. What the fuck the diamonds matter for? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Shake that head off, nigga. Yeah. I ain't seen Benny Butcher without a hat except for one time, and I immediately wanted him to put it back on. But I'm not mad at him. He just actually. This is a good point. Like they're gonna come out with this. I mean, he's right.
They are gonna come out with it, but it's just like the concept of caring about that. It's like, yo, I thrift these jeans, but I need somebody to have a limb cut off to get my chain.
Yeah, or like fake asses are in style right now. You got a lab ass. Your girl got a lab ass. You got a lab hairline. Your uncle got a lab hip. I hate it. Not only that the diamonds cost so much and they're actually worth nothing, but the fact that lab grown diamonds could literally disrupt a fucking industry built on genuine slavery and violence and fucking. You ain't never seen the movie with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio? And wasn't the nigga from Amistad in that too?
Yeah.
Somebody has to get their eyes gouged out for your diamonds to be valid. It doesn't make any sense. Niggas just worry about the wrong shit. I think all of the anger like the anger, the ambition, a lot of the feelings that people have are valid, but it's just the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Like the ambition, it's good, but it'll be directed in the wrong direction. Where it's like you want to take over the whole city and be like the top fucking drug dealer, which is, you know, you're gonna last 10 years before somebody kills you or end up in prison for life. But that kind of ambition will get you through school. It'll help you with a legit business. It's just directed wrong. We shouldn't be angry about lab diamonds. We should be worried about the fucking GMO fruits and vegetables and shit.
Right.
We should be making fun of niggas that eat watermelon with no seeds.
Exactly.
You gotta I'm out here with the watermelon tester. I'm testing niggas watermelon.
Right.
Get fake shit out of here.
Right, yeah. Come at the niggas that out here eating boneless wings. Like, yo.
Yeah, that's this grown ass nigga eating chicken nuggets with ketchup on them.
That's really what boneless wings are. Yeah. They just adult nuggets.
Yeah. It's the nuggets with an associate's degree.
Those nuggets think they better because they don't work at McDonald's. They work at Chili's. Shit.
Yeah. Your chicken nuggets come with a buzzer at the table, so you better than everybody else.
So I know you heard about the SEPTA cuts, them cutting lines. Well, they attempted to cut lines.
Yeah, it was a very clear. And I would say thinly. It was like a thinly veiled threat to basically try to convince or muscle the state capital into giving Philadelphia and SEPTA more money to run service. So they decided to actually go through with cutting services. They weren't supposed to do it. I think they were just like, they were trying to bluff, and I think it didn't work out. So they actually cut some shit.
Did they cut any lines like around like where you used to live?
All right, let's look. The following bus routes were eliminated starting on Sunday, August 24th. I used to take the 1. I used to take the 50, the 88, the 73. Yeah, they cut all that shit. Damn, they were eliminated.
Yeah, they
didn't just cut service; they eliminated. That's a couple of buses that if I ain't had those, I wouldn't be able to go like.
Right, the one used to. I think the one ran from like City Line to the Northeast.
Yeah,
and like even like these is 2 buses that were around my way. The 30, which ran from West Philly to 30th Street, and then the 31, which ran from the top of Overbrook Park all the way to downtown. And just cutting these lines, it's like in certain parts of the area, if you don't have these lines, you just essentially won't be able to get around, because some of the people that live in these communities, they can't afford a car. Mm-hmm. If you're disabled, you know, some of these people, as annoying or as annoying or inconvenience as it might be for us when somebody get on a wheelchair in a bus, that might be the only way for them to get around. So you had that happen, and this affected the city. They did this right before the start of the school year. So data showed that it was an increase in late arrivals in 63% of schools, and 54% of schools had more absence. So
I absolutely would have not been going to school regularly or on time if I had to deal with this. I can tell you right now, me and everybody, probably in my whole school, but definitely me and all my niggas would have been like, fuck this shit. I'm showing up when I want to. I'm gonna just say that my bus don't exist no more. Real shit, bro. I'd be like, yo, my bus is gone. Like, I'm not. Write me up then.
right, this shit is
You asking a bunch of fucking angry teenagers to deal with some shit maturely?
right. They done turned this shit into the 1950s again, where niggas gotta walk 10 miles to school.
Yeah, we gonna have those stories. Our generation gonna have the stories again. We gonna start it back up. Nigga, I used to have to walk 10 miles to school in the snow.
With white people kicking me.
Yeah, white people was throwing cans on my head. There was no bus. Dogs was biting me on the ankles and shit.
But a judge in Philadelphia ruled this past week that SEPTA has to reverse the cuts, and they can't make any service reductions.
Why did we wait till it was done though? Like, was that not something that could have been done? I don't know. I don't understand government. I'm kind of stupid when it comes to that, but I feel like it had to happen first before you could reverse it. Like, wasn't there? The government is just in Philadelphia specifically, but like everywhere, it's just so disorganized, and clearly doesn't work for the people until it's fucking too late. You know?
Yeah. So I guess now that SEPTA, they will increase the fare. But even that, right? Even
I
with
don't
the
pay for that shit. So
even with the fare increases, now we've seen how dangerous, the buses have gone. I've seen a lot of instances where, it's been shootings on or outside the bus. Somebody might get stabbed on the bus. So it's like, all right, we already have that problem of violence in the city, and now we take away schooling from kids. What do they think that's going to lead to? If I can't get to school, if I can't get to, the events where I would hang out with my friends, the positive events,
yeah,
it will only lead to things getting worse.
yeah. Like I remember, I would take. What I take? They're augmenting shit too. I don't know what that means. The buses are getting a breast reduction. I don't know.
Wait, it says these routes are set to be augmented to reduce crowding. So I guess they probably was going to just skip certain blocks. Yeah,
that sucks. Because I mean, I would take the one, because I used to live off the boulevard, so I would drive my car up to the mechanic down north, and then catch the bus back, and then catch the bus and go pick my car up. So that would have been like an extra 2 hours added to my day or some shit. Or you got to take an Uber, and damn man, now you have to have kids relying on Uber to get to and from school. Cause whose parents still around to drive them to school or pick them up and shit? So,
right, because the parents got to work more to be able to even afford, just to make sure everybody are right at home.
This is this country's public transportation has the potential to be so much better. We don't got a high speed rail. Our fucking subways are filthy. Mm-hmm. But no, it's good that you can get a fucking painting of a dog sucking another dog's dick in 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Speaking of AI, we talked about how the fucking
ChatGPT.
I don't know about ChatGPT specifically, but I was just gonna mention about how the environmental impacts of AI, and especially where the data centers are. Mm-hmm. Like they'll put them in a fucking urban community, and it's fucking up the places where they put the data centers, because all the stuff that is required to cool down the servers and all that shit, it's affecting niggas first.
Yeah. So it's
not to mention all the fucking people that have to code this shit, and they're probably getting whipped in China. Like all these Chinese people that have to like code these things. You think these motherfuckers is getting breaks?
As fast as the AI moving, as fast as it's giving you the answers, that shit ain't. These niggas is just. These niggas gotta spit out an essay in seconds.
You think it's a robot, but it's really just a Chinese nigga with a gun to his head. Abraham Lincoln was born in.
Like, you ever see the video of the dude that said he's the world's fastest reader?
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, if that Chinese nigga don't pump out that Abraham Lincoln biography fast enough,
that nigga gonna be a spark note.
but I actually do want to hold on. I wanted to look that up. Okay, so the actual concerns are growing like electricity usage, like the demand on the fucking grids and shit. Like you might have a power outage because fucking a data center, and just like increased need for like fossil fuels and carbon emissions and all that shit. It's fucking bad, man. I'm not like an anti AI because it's just technology is gonna happen, but the way we power shit is always gonna be a problem if we're not aware of these things. So think about it before you use it. I think people should kind of boycott AI or just reduce the amount you use it as much as you can, just because they're gonna keep doing shit because we don't care.
Yeah.
Same shit with like Katrina. Like nobody cared. A bunch of people died, but like kind of got away with it.
Let me see what else I want to talk about. You want to talk about Charlie Sheen?
Of course. Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
But did you watch the new documentary?
No, I'm not. If I didn't watch the Katrina one, I'm definitely not watching Charlie Sheen.
No, I'm gonna watch that shit, man. I'm gonna watch that.
So what I saw was that he fucking admitted to
he admitted to sleeping with people,
to being gay.
He admitted to. No, I'm not sure if he like said he's gay though. I think he just said he slept with men. Cause I guess
come on, Mom. Come on.
No, cause I guess being on crack is kind of like being in prison. Whereas like sometimes you just gotta suck a dick. So
true. All right, here's all right. There's it's just all right. So he was willing to admit that he had HIV and smoked crack, but he was ashamed of being gay. Yeah. Nigga, that's crazy. I hang out with gay niggas. I don't hang out with no crackheads. Like, yeah. How you ashamed of that? You like, at least I ain't smoke crack. Yeah. That would be I would admit it to that before the crack. Yeah.
No, but
the fact that he admitted to smoking crack mean he wasn't really about that shit. He's supposed to die. He's supposed to die with that fucking.
Yeah, niggas supposed to catch you doing it.
Yeah. Well, I think that might have been what happened. He might have got caught. I think he might have had to admit to it.
I did want to talk about this. Filipino kids. That's what I need a documentary on. I need a documentary on how they teaching these Filipino kids how to sing so good. This shit it's amazing because like just hearing how Filipinos talk regular, right? You know they like Asian Mexicans.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's actually like that's like fact.
Yeah. So, you know, when you hear them speak English, it's really not the best. But these niggas be sounding like Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. It's like how Sade don't have the British accent.
Right. Let me see. Let me pull up. Let me see if I can find a good video for you of a little Filipino baby singing. I guess Filipino kids singing is kind of like British actors playing Americans.
Yeah, I didn't know this was a thing though.
Listen to this little boy singing Beyonce. That shit is crazy. That shit is a matter of fact.
This kid's eating his own boogers, and he just made me fall in love with a song again.
These adults is like, yo, why is this nigga not out in the rice fields right now?
Yeah, don't even give a fuck.
Yo, cause somebody get him back to work, and he out here, and he out here just being Mariah Carey all casually.
Ain't no grass to cut. If America destroyed your homeland, you probably super talented. Like if America and another colonial empire was fighting over your territory, you probably got some talent.
We definitely do need a Filipino Got Talent or something.
That's an oxymoron. No, that's redundant. That's not an oxymoron. That's redundant. Filipinos Got Talent.
They would just call the show Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that shit is amazing. That shit is amazing hearing them do that. But I guess we get into the movie, man. And so this week, this week for the Tubi movie of the week, man, we watched a great one. We watched A Mirror of Deception, and I really enjoyed this movie a lot, man. Because I wanted to break out of the normal mode of, the strippers, the club promoter, the drug dealer.
I appreciate this movie for sure.
Yeah, so it had a different twist, and Tubi always kind of surprised me when it goes with a thriller, especially like when the director decides to lean into the psychological thriller, lane. And I like it because when they do it, it's original. Like, it's not like a reboot or an idea we saw somewhere else. This movie, for me, once I realized like kind of the plot, I was like, oh, this like a hood Parent Trap.
Yeah, shit. Hood Parent Trap.
where I definitely do recommend y'all checking this out if y'all looking for something to watch. A Mirror of Deception. It's about a realtor. She has a real successful thing going on, but for some reason she starts to have memory gaps, and she has doubts about where she's actually been. She's experiencing things, and she's coming across people where people are saying like, "Hey, remember me? I saw you earlier," or you were just here. You just came and bought these clothes. You don't remember buying these already? And she's trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Is she losing her mind, or is there something deeper going on? Yeah,
and it actually does. The whole time I was like, man, this is some bullshit. I'm ready for some bullshit. Just because I don't like to like get myself invested. I've been hurt too many times by these movies, so I try to distance myself emotionally. Yeah. But then I started to like get into it because just looking at the poster, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some lesbian shit, right? Like. I don't like the way that sometimes they're like, oh, she fucks with girls. How exotic is that? I feel like they overdo that shit sometimes. But no, there's no like lesbian sex scenes. It was no sex scenes at all.
So you could definitely watch this with everybody.
And I wanted to see one. Yeah. This is one time I was like, damn, she don't got one?
Especially because, right, you see the chick with, anytime you see a chick with a shortcut and waves.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the camera to pan down.
Yeah. That shortcut, I think, is like a prerequisite to where you got to have a fat ass with a shortcut.
Yeah, no, if you walk around with waves and your butt little, somebody will walk up to you and push your hair back the other way. Somebody will walk up to you and push your waves against the grain. It's against the rules. You get a fine for fraudulent waves.
Yeah, this movie, it surprised me in so many different ways. This movie was the first movie that we saw on Tubi that had the credits showing exactly who each person was. Like, as far as like the name of the actor, it showed their picture with them. Like, this person.
What, in the movie or on the
like
IMDb?
No, at the end of the movie, in the ending credits.
Let me see. I never look at the ending credits just because it's not like a fucking. No, it's not Doctor Strange. Like ain't shit about to happen. Sorry, just turned it off. But I'm glad you caught that because I definitely did not. Oh, that's actually creative.
No, that's funny as shit. I'm watching the end of this Tubi movie to try to figure out what's happening in the NCU. I'm trying to figure out if her going to jail is connected to Camille Hassan smacking somebody.
Let's see what I want to see. What woman gets punched in the face in the next movie?
Oh shit!
Oh, they connected the domestic violence from that movie to some new domestic violence in this next movie.
The club promoter that got shot used to own that boutique. So let me see.
Yeah, I think this isn't in the NCU. This is the this is like the DC version.
Let me see. Yeah, so right here, like they have at the end, you know, they show each character on screen and who they played. And I'm gonna definitely give a shout out to the leading lady in this. Believe her lane. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Is Michaela Nani?
Maybe she's like Hawaiian or something.
Yeah,
or like Pacific Islander.
Yeah.
Oh, Blasians. Ah, man, I take back the good things I said about this movie.
I feel like
she's Blasian. I'm thumbs down.
I wonder. Did he look kind of familiar? Did we see this guy in another movie? The guy that played her dad? I feel like I saw him in something else. He was in
the dad. He was in something else. Is it Paper Heart? He was like somebody. He was like a scheme in one of the movies.
But let me show you. I'm actually glad
he was
that
a good character in this one.
I watched the whole ending credits play out, and I'm actually glad I did because they did have a cutscene for part 2. So we got yeah. So Tubi, some of these directors is really stepping it up, man. So that was cool to see.
Yeah, there's a fucking Robert Downey Jr. cameo.
Yeah, so
this is a creative movie.
It was. You know what I like? I'm gonna play this scene right here, and it's really not even.
We'll go to the very beginning. This is when I didn't. All right, like when the lady comes in and starts talking, and they exchange the papers. This is when I was like, all right, this is gonna be some bullshit.
Okay.
The lady, she was talking like Foghorn Leghorn for some reason.
Yeah.
This is quite the location.
You got what I asked you for, or what? Nice work.
Why, I've been doing this for years. I might say Detroit is something else.
She is talking like Foghorn Leghorn.
Like somebody told her that they were gonna play Clue or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why she's talking like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit.
Wait, I'm gonna play a little bit more of an audio because I didn't peep this at first.
Yeah.
It sounded like she was gonna say like I said it's a pleasure doing business. Yeah. So the one thing I did like about this, what was this said?
This is a good formula, by the way. We mentioned it earlier, but it's like you get a girl with a fat ass on screen, and then you don't have somebody
right
like graphically dick her down. That's how you get return viewers. Nobody's gonna watch part 2 of these other movies because they're already nutted. I'm serious, man. You gotta build up some suspense.
Yeah.
It's okay to be pretty and you know, not get fucked.
No, but this is what I really like about this movie. 17 minutes in, they go out to eat, and he took his lady, the two main characters, Keisha and Marcel. Keisha and Marcel, they went out for, I believe, their anniversary, and they went to an Ethiopian restaurant.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's Ethiopian food.
Yeah, like it was such a change in pace because everybody else goes to eat at the strip club, or you know, it's grass on the wall.
Yeah.
So to see some actual, like, you know, just a whole different side of black culture being shown, you know, because I'm sure like there's plenty of people probably wondering what is that. So that was a very pleasant surprise,
bro. Like, have you had Ethiopian food before?
Nah.
And them niggas is known for not having food. But Ethiopian food, like, pull up to any, like, a good Ethiopian restaurant, right? A good Ethiopian restaurant, it does not matter what you order. All of that shit's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like, you don't gotta know what it is. Just be like, what is that? How many of these can we get? Get all of it. That shit is good as fuck.
They be like, what size you want? Give me 3 handfuls.
Yeah, you do just gotta roll it up. It's like they give you this motherfucking like it's like toilet paper bread.
it's like a edible napkin.
it's like an edible paper towel. And it's like some fucking bread gauze or some shit. But like, it's so good. I really love Ethiopian food. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, am I supposed to wrap this around my wrist? I did hurt my wrist earlier. What the fuck? Is this a fucking knee compress? That shit is so good.
Shit.
Shout out to Ethiopia because them niggas really know how to they know how to make a napkin.
them tasty ass ace bandages. Hold on.
Wait, I'm back. I'm normal. Hold up.
Oh shit.
Can you take the picture of it off screen so I can be serious again? I can't be serious with that shit on screen.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Yeah, whatever, chore.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This movie though. Do we want to spoil the plot?
No, because I actually want people to watch this.
Right.
We kind of give away a little bit of it, but not more than that. They would put that in the trailer, I'm sure.
Yeah, because this movie, man, this movie, A Mirror of Deception, is really good. It has a 7 out of 10 on IMDb, and this is like one of the few ratings that like I really believe. There's some ratings where I watch the movie and I'm like, no, this rating came from the people that was in the movie. But watching this, I'm like, this does give like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Or like, 8 out of 10. So if y'all looking for something to check out, man, definitely check out A Mirror of Deception.
Yeah, I would definitely 7 out of 10 is fair. I guess that would be like a 3.5 out of 5. I would definitely give it that.
Yeah.
We do a 5-star rating system.
Yeah, and this movie, this movie is based in Detroit, but I haven't seen any. Well, I haven't seen any of these actors before. So yeah, this is actually cool to see that in this whole Detroit ecosystem that is actors and writers and directors that we still haven't tapped into. So they really working out there. I guess before we get out of here, when will this episode be dropping? This would be what's this Tuesday's date?
Today's the 7th. This will drop on the 9th.
The 9th? Okay, so your show is the next day. Your show is on the 10th.
Yeah.
So if you heard this before September 10th, make sure y'all check out this free comedy show in Brooklyn, hosted by yourself. And sure, I think I'm off that night, so I'll pop up.
Yeah, we'll be in Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, September 10th.
Yeah, September 10th on
Wednesday.
In Williamsburg,
7
Brooklyn.
o'clock.
Yeah, the info is on the info is on your page on Instagram. The info,
it's on my page. I'll post it and shit.
I'll share that on the podcast page, and then also September 27th. We'll be in Morris Plains, New Jersey at the Dojo of Comedy. Yeah, September 27th. That's a Saturday. So yeah, if you in New York, September 10th. If you in the North Jersey area, September 27th. And if there's any other cities that you would love to see us in, man, please let us know. Please let us know. Shit, if y'all got any Ethiopian recommendations for us, let us know that too. Let us know that too, because I do want to try some of that out.
I know a good spot in Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to pull up to that, we'll fucking figure something out, because this is actually really good. All of the like all the knowledge I have about that is from experience. Yeah. It's like
it come from a place of love.
No, it really does. It's like
sometimes when
there's not too much food that gives me that much joy.
Yeah, I love something that can make me happy on the inside and also make me smile and laugh.
Yeah. It's good. It's fun. It's funny, but it's really good. And we saved the food talk for the end.
Yeah.
So that's good too.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, man. Pull up to the shows if y'all can. If there's any other cities that you would like to see us in, let us know. And, just keep engaging with us. Keep engaging with us. Keep spreading the word about the pod. Definitely do appreciate that, just seeing the community grow. And we appreciate y'all taking this journey with us. Episode 100 coming up. If y'all have any ideas, any favorite moments y'all had throughout this, let us know that. And, yeah. We gotta figure out something for that, but yeah, man, it's been a good one.
Thanks everybody.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll catch y'all next week. So yeah, it's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris,
and we out of here.